What's up, guys? This is Shotmaster here, bringing a video. Today we're doing Web Deku, how the powers of the Winged Dragon Raw. So yeah, let's get this started. Now, let's get this started. Now, we're starting off as, guess it right, Deadpool Deku. Now, Deadpool Deku is speaking to the Egyptian gods himself. He is telling mostly Raw that, well, mostly in this timeline, you're supposed to give this boy, named Azuka Midoriya, some of your power to entrust it to him. Now, Raw is debating to Deadpool Deku that the god does not have to give his power to anyone. He states to his fact that, well, he actually does. He actually says, you don't believe me? Fine. He just pulls out his phone and, well, he has a recording that of, well, when they are in the tournament exactly. You know the tournament that's like mostly beginning stuff where you get to fight and stuff. So yeah. It shows the Winged Dragon Raw helping Deku out. Now, Raw sees this and does not believe him. He's telling him this is fake. Now then, Deadpool Deku tells him it isn't, actually. Mostly, let me prove it to you. Now then, he says that, well, let me show you. Immediately, Deadpool Deku opens a portal, mostly to the future. Now, he pulls the future version of Deku out of there. And Raw sees him. Mostly Raw can sense his own power in this child. Now then, immediately the future Deku sees Raw and says, oh hey Raw. And well, Raw just says that this can't be. And he says this is. Let me explain. In this timeline that's supposed to happen right now, you're supposed to give this child named Azuka Midoriya some of your power to entrust to him. You actually teach him how to use the power. So yeah. There is two timelines, actually, where you took his power away, and then he became, well, technically the sacred beast, well, wielder of your fate counterpart. So, yeah. And your goodness and, well, you, as a god, though, will keep Deku from going astray as evil. So, yeah. Now, Deku would take this mostly costume, exactly. Now, Ross says, fine. When's this Azuka Midoriya getting born, anyway? He tells him that he's getting born in, well, a few more years. Now then. Now, the future Deku just tells, well, Raw that it was actually a great time when me and you actually were friends, though, still. I mean, it was really great, though, when we actually battled Todoroki, though. Now, mostly when the future Deku is telling Raw this, though, it's really impressive. Now, Raw is still, well, with the Pharaoh and stuff, so yeah. Now then, Deadpool Deku asks Raw where the heck is, well, Yugimoto and the Pharaoh. Now, mostly, Raw just tells Deadpool Deku and the future Deku of, well, power of Winged Dragon Raw that, well, he is at this academy teaching kids how to play the card game exactly. If he can teach them how to use, mostly respect their own cards, then, well, the future generation will continue on respecting their own cards. Then they will have amazing powers. Now then, let's get to the future. Now then, Deadpool Deku has sneaked into the, mostly, well, sneaked into the hospital where Deku is being born at. Now then. Deadpool Deku looks like he got a lot of burn marks though. But he won't fake it off that he's actually a doctor. Now then. The Winged Dragon Raw, well, knows that the god has to give some his power to this mortal. Now then. Deadpool Deku, well, tells him to do it now. And he does. Now then. Now. Let's do a little bit more time skip. Now, Deku's around 5 years old, and the doctor that's going to be seeing him is not All For One's doctor. In fact, it is Deadpool Deku again. Now then, Inka says, haven't I met you somewhere? And he says, oh yeah, Inka Midoriya, I, helped you birth your child and stuff. And, well, she says, yeah. Now, he tells them that he does not have a quirk at all. Now, he tells Midoriya that he has a regeneration quirk. So, well, the regeneration quirk has one weakness, actually. Mostly, I am, well, loosely crazy. But not crazy like crazy in a mental asylum thing. I'm just, well, I have to go to therapy sometimes and stuff. Now, Inga thought he was really crazy, so she was going to call somebody. But, well, he assured him he's not crazy, actually. Now then. Inka Midoriya and Azuka Midoriya leave. Now, Deadpool Deku is keeping an eye on him, exactly. making sure he's not becoming the evil version of himself. Now, Ra is asking Deku, is this all part of his plan? And he says that she is. Now, when Deku goes home exactly, well, he gets a dream. The Winged Dragon Ra there with Deku in his dreams. Now then, Deku sees the Winged Dragon Ra, and he says, wait, that's the... And Deku says, yes, that is. Mostly the Egyptian god himself, Ra, the most strongest Egyptian god card ever made in the card game. Now, whatever you do, first thing, you won't believe me at all, you might remember me in the future later, like a few years later, 10 years, in fact. But you won't believe me. Ra and me have an agreement that the god is going to give you some of his power. So yeah, if you do use it, you're responsible, then I will have to reset this timeline and continue on doing this. Now, he even tells him that this is what happened to you when you had Ra's power and you use it unwieldy. He showed him his city. No, his entire planet burned. Mostly people are dead and corpses and stuff. He did not show all the blood and shit. No, he just showed all the burning cities. Now, he told Deku that if he actually, goes on the stray of evil, then Ra will, mostly, I will have to arrest you exactly. Because Alien X jail is nothing, like a normal jail exactly. You know that super jail where all of the villains go to exactly? And Deku shakes his head, yes. He says that it's like that, but 10 times worse. It's like a void of whiteness. You can walk around in it, can't talk to anyone, you'll go crazy. Now, he just puts his hand out and tells him that, do you accept this power from the Winged Dragon Ra? And Deku does, touching Deku's hand. Now then, Deku reached out his book bag exactly and got the Millennium Rod. Now then, he tells him to keep the Millennium Rod at you at all times. And if the Millennium Rod is stolen and stuff, or something else, anything happens, then, evil people can use it. Now then, in the entire dream exactly, they're showing Deku how to use the Millennium Rod exactly. Now, he is telling him that isn't the real one exactly. Mostly. And when you get it exactly, it's going to be really cool. So yeah. Now, you cannot tell anyone about this power yet. When the time is right exactly, when you get attacked at the USJ, that's when you can tell everybody about your power. Any earlier, then, you are going to, go to Alien X jail. Now then, he is bluffing about taking the Alien X jail. And it's like, if you know the Whack-Fu episode where, you know that guy with the missing arm and stuff, and he used mostly the healer cube as an arm and stuff? It's like that white void. He can walk around. It's like the hyperbolic time chamber. But you can't escape. Once you're in, you can't come out. You're just walking around there infinitely, you're gonna die. And you stay alive there forever. So yeah, it's like craziness. Now then, the next day, Deku wakes up. He just thinks it was a dream exactly. Before, he just sees the Millennium Rod on his desk. With the Egyptian god card, the Winged Dragon Ra. Now, Deku remembers that he cannot tell his mother about this. Now, his mother knows that he just collects a lot of things exactly. Now, she knows that she bought him a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh things, mostly All Might things and stuff, so yeah. Now, he then made his custom journal for only the Winged Dragon Ra himself and the other god cards. Now then. Now, when Deku goes to his mostly preschool exactly, everyone's showing off the quirk. Deku knows that he can't show off his powers, so he just tells them all he is quirkless. Now, he does get bullied for this exactly, and Deku does not give a crap, because he knows that an Egyptian god card himself has given him some of his power. Now, he does doubt the Egyptian god card sometimes, but the Egyptian god tells him that, please do not doubt me exactly. Mostly your timeline version of yourself told me that I have to give you your power exactly. But I do trust you with it, and I will teach you how. Now, anytime when Deku would get bullied exactly though, a weird force would stop Bakugo or anyone else trying to bully him to stop. Now then. And then we get scared off exactly. Mostly Ra mostly making an imitation or changing his form into one of the pro heroes or something. Mostly a low-level pro hero. Now, let's get to around the time where Deku is, 15 years old, in middle school. Now, Deku, has a lot of evil in him, but he keeps it under wraps. Now then. Mostly Bakugo's been really fishy, though. Deku's never been sad, though. He's always been happy, and it got on his nerve. Mostly his entire school is aggravated by that, so they're gonna pull a massive prank on him. Mostly going to burn his book bag. Now, that means all of his stuff in there. His journal, everything. Now, the teacher walks in and he says, "Who wants to become a hero?" Now then, everyone shows off their quirks, though. Deku just is smiling, exactly. Now then, the teachers always knew that Deku's a smiling person, exactly. He's always happy. Now, let's continue on. Bakugo's getting angry about this. He is smiling because, he's just smiling. So aggravating to him. He's quirkless. He's a loser. He's nobody. And why the hell is he still smiling? All those 10 years of, torture, pain, bullying, it should have did something at least. Bakugo just chalks up as him hiding his depression or something. Now, the teacher said, "Okay, class, I understand that you guys want to use your quirks, but it's mostly stupid you guys can't use your quirk at school. I mean, you guys would cause fight, exactly, and we really don't want that." So yeah, he does tell everybody that they don't stop using their quirks, they're going to get suspended, and expelled, and then they're going to restart the entire school year with me. And it will be a boring hell of a class. Now, everyone stops using their quirk. Now then, he looks you over and sees that Bakugo, "Aren't you going to UA?" And he says, "Yeah, because I'm not going to become a useless, quirkless loser like Deku." Now then, when Bakugo looked at him and checked to see if he would do anything, he's just smiling at him. Just telling Bakugo that he'll actually become a great pro hero. Now then, Bakugo is very ticked about this. He wants to get on Deku's nerves, exactly. But in fact, Deku's reverse trolling him. He's like slaying the thought, like Lord Nuxenor always says. Thoughts do not get respect. They don't get love. They are monsters. So yeah. Now then. I did get a playlist for, somebody actually made a playlist for my kidnap series of what Deku got kidnapped. So, the person who did make that, I will mostly try to go over the comments trying to find you, though. If I do, at the end of the video, please, I actually respect you and stuff. Really good, though, you actually made a playlist. I really don't make playlists that much, though, and stuff. I'm gonna actually make a playlist, though. I'm gonna try my hardest to make a playlist. Now, let's continue on. Now, the teacher says, "Oh, yeah." He says, "Oh, yeah, Midoriya, aren't you going to UA?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, because I'm going to become a pro hero, though." Mostly try to become the number 2 hero, exactly. Or at least try to become the number 1 hero. Now, everyone's giving Deku death glares. And he's just smiling, though. Now then, everyone starts laughing at him. And, Deku's just keeping the smile, exactly. Now then, everyone sees that Deku's not getting sad. Not even showing angriness or anything. He's just being happy. And this gets on everyone's nerves. Some people call him a crazy person for smiling stuff. Some people just call him screw to the loose and stuff. So yeah. Now then. So yeah. Now. The teacher says that, "Okay, class, it's, done exactly, and we can all leave now." Now. He does. Now, everyone in the class leaves. Everyone knows that we have a prank on this fucking kid. Now, they're actually going to hurt him more, exactly. Mostly for that stupid smiling stunt he did. We were going to break his arms or do something to him. Now then, Bakugo sees Deku packing up, and Bakugo's always knew that he had something in that stupid book bag is with. Now, Bakugo punches Deku in the face. Deku falls on the ground and tells Bakugo that he doesn't have to do this actually. Keeping him a, happy demeanor. Now then, Bakugo just tells Deku that if he goes to UA at all, and if we ever fight or train or anything, I will try to kill you. Do I make myself understand? Now, Deku just tells Kachan that he will never hurt him exactly. We're friends, remember? He tells Deku this. We are not friends. We aren't even, brothers. We aren't anything. I'm your bully. You're the stupid, quirkless loser in our school. Get that through your thick skull. Now then, before Bakugo just gives Deku another punch. Now then, Bakugo grabs Deku's book bag and goes through it. He sees the Millennium Rod. Now, Bakugo should not did that. He grabs the Millennium Rod and says, "Oh, Deku, you actually like that stupid card game that everyone plays and stuff?" Now, when his friends say that, well, they actually do have powerful people exactly, and Jin Yugi was the pro hero, mostly the number 5 pro hero before he became a teacher at, Duel Academy and stuff. And he says, "Shut up." Now, he just says that this thing must be fake anyway. Bakugo trying to break exactly, bending it, and he's trying, but it does nothing. Before Bakugo uses explosion quirk, and it does nothing still. Now then, Deku told Ra to not interfere with any of Deku's, agreements with Bakugo exactly. Mostly not trying to kill them or doing shit. But Deku knows that Bakugo would never kill Deku at all. Now then, Bakugo sees this thing is indestructible. He says, "How the fuck is this thing indestructible at all?" Now, Bakugo's friends are trying to destroy it too, but it does not work. Before Bakugo just opens a window and throws it out there, and tells him he'll never get to see that disgusting thing ever again. Now, before Bakugo just grabs Deku's book bag and gets his explosion and destroys Deku's book bag. There are holes in it, it seems like it's been burned and stuff, and they leave. Before they break Deku's one of his arms. Now, Deku just gets up and spits up some blood. Before he repacks all the stuff they all dumped out. Now, he just tries to find the Millennium Rod, and he does. Now, Deku has to actually grab his arm like he is, in a cast exactly, keeping it so it will not sway at all. Now then, Deku seems like he's going to cry before Deku just wipes up his tears. Now, some of Bakugo's evil malicious went into the Millennium Rod. Sooner or later, it's going to get filled with more and more before, Yami Makura gets come back because he was technically stuck in the Shadow Realm, remember? Remember that. Because Yami Makura is stuck in the Shadow Realm. So technically Yami Deku can come. Oof, plot armor here. Now then, Deku just walks under the bridge exactly. Now then, Green went to Deku's school exactly. Everyone knew that she had the quirk to, change, just to change the oxygen exactly. Poison clouds, something else. Now then, Deku does see Green though. Now, Green sees Deku. She just asks him what the hell happened to him, saying that, my friend Bakugo beat the shit out of me. It really doesn't matter anyway. Now, they are still in that tunnel exactly. Now, the sludge villain does attack exactly. Now, Deku just tells her to get behind me exactly. Before Deku says a chant of the winged dragon Ra. "Oh great beast of the sky, please hear my cry, transform thyself to orb of light, to bring me victory in this fight. Throughout the desert which your glow and cast rays upon my foes." Before the Millennium Rod glows exactly. Now, the Millennium Rod put the sludge villain under his control exactly. Now then, Deku never knew he could actually do that. Now then, Ra does congratulate Deku for doing that exactly. Mostly telling him he's a good kid exactly. And tells him to, just don't do anything crazy with the sludge villain. Now then, Green did see that exactly, and she's saying, wait, did he just say the chant of the winged dragon Ra? Now, All Might does come on the sewer and see the sludge villain just staring at Deku. Mostly a mindless zombie. Now then, Deku hides the Millennium Rod from All Might exactly. Now then, he has one arm behind him and his other arm broken. Now then, All Might just tells them both to get behind him. Before Deku just tells him he put it under his quirk exactly. He says, "What the heck is your quirk exactly?" Seeing it's mind control exactly. Mostly allows me to mind control somebody. And, he does. He just tells the sludge villain to change into something small so All Might can carry him to the jail. And he does. He compresses himself into a marble. Or at least a sizable marble the size of your hand. Now then, Deku just grabs that marble exactly, and well, he gives it to All Might. Tells him, here. Now then, All Might thinks he can actually inherit his quirk. Now then, the spell does wear off though. Before the sludge villain comes, mostly the sludge villain reforms and covers All Might though. Now then, it is trying to get into All Might's mostly mouth exactly. Before Green uses her quirk, creating acidic clouds on top of the sludge villain. Now then, she uses the quirk and well, mostly the sludge villain is running away now. Before Deku says that chant again, but quiet her so they cannot hear him. Now then, the sludge villain stops moving though, and he's back into that ball state. Now then, Ra told him that he put his own power into that spell, so now the spell will last for a longer time. But not forever. Now then, All Might tells him that your quirk is actually strong, but it seems like you have a long way to go to mind controlling people. And he says, yeah. Now then, All Might grabs the sludge villain and he goes off. Now then, Green and Deku do go their separate ways. Green is thinking that, wait, did he said that Winged Dragon Raw chant exactly? Now, she just thinks that he has the Winged Dragon Raw, or something of his power exactly, and she wants it for herself. Because if she gets the Winged Dragon Raw power, she's technically a little goddess. Now then, or something like that. It's so stupid that the god cards can't even do anything against this piece of shit. Like this fucking, no offense to any Egyptians here, but fucking Egyptian trash. Oh, Zingo. By the way, if nobody knows what that's from, please comment down below if you do. Only the real fans of this show that has been canceled and stuff that had best ending of it, though, would have been so fucking cool. If you guys do not know what that's from, your childhood must have been robbed by your mostly parents that did not allow you to watch TV. You should be ashamed of yourself and your parents. Now, let's continue on. Now then. Deku is walking away exactly now. Now, he sees explosions and stuff, mostly fire. Now then, Ra is, invisible and stuff, or technically just seen through Deku's eyes exactly, through the Millennium Rod. Now, Ra says that we need to help that kid. He might have beat the shit out of you, but still. I am not, losing a life because of, a stupid argument against two kids. Now, Deku says, fine, but what the heck are we gonna do? He says that you just have to say my chant again, and I'll give you mostly some of my power, but I'll be controlling it, though. Now then, Deku says the chant the Winged Dragon Raw. Again, I'm not saying that shit again. I'm only saying it once per episode. If you guys want me to continue saying it when he needs to do it, though, I will. Now then, Deku does, and he gets the Winged Dragon Raw's wings and armor exactly. Now then, Deku jumps on a building exactly, and Ra is controlling his body. But Deku's telling him to not, kill the sludge villain at all. Mostly heroes cannot kill. Ra understands that no killing at all now. Now, they see a figure in gold exactly on a roof. Now then, they think it's a pro hero, or like a small or a pro hero or something. Now then, Ra is changing its voice exactly. Now, Emily, Deku jumps off a building on the ground. Now then, he just tells the sludge villain to put down that kid before I have to get my hands messy. Now then, this sounds like what a villain would say, but Ra is trying to scare the sludge villain. Now then, the sludge villain just tells him, or whatever that thing is, to get out of my way. Now then, Deku just puts up his hands and tells him this is what's gonna happen. He immediately says Blaze Cannon. Now then, some people know that is the Winged Dragon Raw's signature move. Now then, they just think this is the hero of a fire-based quirk. Or something. Now then, the sludge villain asks him what the fuck type of quirk does he have. He just tells him that he is quirkless though. Everyone hears that and tells the kid to get out of his way or something. He just tells them to mostly don't stare at this light exactly, and they don't. Now then, he just says Blaze Cannon. Now then, this burns the sludge villain a little bit. He now let go of Bakugo, enough so Deku can rip him out of there. Now then, he just mostly put Bakugo behind him exactly and tell him to mostly get behind my wings exactly. before Deku uses Blaze Cannon once more, but using it as a cage exactly. Now, it's collected all the sludge villain pieces exactly and formed it into a cage exactly. Mostly like in the My Valentine situation, like an hourglass or something. Now, he immediately shows it all to the pro heroes and everybody here. Everyone chants on what the heck is his name exactly. He just tells him that my hero name is the Winged Dragon Raw. Now then, he passes it to Endeavor and tells him that maybe you actually should use your fire to absorb all those fires actually. Now then, Deku tries to fly off before All Might grabs his legs. Now then, All Might just tells him that we actually need to talk exactly. Now, Deku is wearing a mask exactly. Now, immediately all the pro heroes scold this, person, what he did exactly. He's saying that he's quirkless, huh? And he actually is, exactly. Now then, mostly Endeavor's intrigued. He has a fire beast quirk, so after the tournament mostly the tournament such, he maybe can, ask him how the fuck he did that powerful fire blast exactly. Now then. Now, people are trying to, get a picture of him, or at least try to take off his helmet. But, his helmet looks like the Winged Dragon Raw, and it's not doing that. Now then. Now, he just tells Bakugo that you might know me as somebody that you broke their arm at pot. Mostly broke their arm. He says, wait, Deku? And, he says, yeah, Kachan, you did. Now, he tells the pro heroes that he might actually want to speak to that piece of shit over there. Mostly, let me explain. Before Raw just takes parts of his armor off of Deku's broken arm, and they see it though. Now, he tells them that this arm is actually broken exactly. And he points at Bakugo with the art hand, tells him that that piece of shit over there broke my arm. So, yeah. You might want to give him a scolding too, and mostly give me a lesser harsher scolding exactly because, I saved the kid's life. Now, or technically, the guy's life exactly. Before Deku just armors back up. Now then, he just told All Might held that just meet me at the beach tomorrow in the morning, because we actually have to talk. Before Raw just uses wings to fly in the air. And Deku just showing off some of his power by just mostly firing a fireball in the air to make, fireworks sounds. Now then, everyone was cheering on this guy exactly. Now, the pro heroes are trying to mostly ask Bakugo who the hell that guy is. Bakugo isn't telling anything, because he does not want to be associated with Deku. Now then, he just tells him, I don't know who the hell that kid is exactly. I only know him by Deku, but I really don't know where the hell he lives at exactly. Now then. Now, Inko did not know that was Deku at all. In fact, in this timeline, before we continue on, actually, in Kira's shows, what if Deku was a lantern ring exactly, Inko's an alcoholic. The fuck? Jesus Christ. Like, she's a physical alcoholic. Please, if you are alcoholic, I'm gonna say this right now. If anyone has become an alcoholic and watching my videos right now and they're drinking beer and stuff, please stop, okay? It's being serious. It's not helping you, it's not helping anyone. It's making all the friends and family saying that you need some help and you won't listen. Please, do not become an alcoholic, a drug addict, or anything. Now, please stop doing that. I mean, it might be hard for you, but we can get the chance. If one of your family members die, you would just stop. Or what if you have a son though, and he dies? Mostly this happens in Kuroshi's universe of Deku had a ultraviolet lantern core exactly. Everyone thought Deku was dead exactly though, and Inko actually stopped being an alcoholic. Now, Kuroshi did that really good and stuff. We had to give him facts for that. If I had to rate him out of 100, I would give him pure 100 grade score. A+ writing material there. True, his English teacher must be glad he did that. Now, let's continue on. Now, Deku just landed on the building with the Winged Dragon Raw. The army itself. Now then, this did, take a lot of stamina out of Deku. The Winged Dragon Raw told him that armored form exactly has only one drawback, mostly the stamina on your body and the strain. Now then, Raw did tell Deku that I did tell that pro hero All Might to meet you and him in the morning exactly for something really important. Because I have to tell him, mostly, I have to heal him up exactly, because I have sent a wound in his, side of his, stomach exactly. Now then, Deku understands exactly. Before Ra just, well, turns into a small orb exactly. Now then, Ra just tells Deku that, well, I'm actually tired, and I'm going to sleep for a while. Now then, Ra does heal up Deku's broken arm. Now, Ra just told Deku to meet him in the morning exactly, at that beach. Because I've seen how that beach is exactly. It's disgusting how humans treat nature. Now then, Ra just, well, tells Deku to put him in his boat exactly. Because we're on top of your building exactly, or your apartment. Now, Deku just has to climb down the stair, mostly climb down the, well, ladder and stuff, and just, well, go to his home. Now then, I think we're getting enough here. Now, I think I actually know where is it, so I have to go to here. By the way, guys, you can click off right now if you want to, but somebody actually did make me a playlist of, well, my Deku Gets Kidnapped series. And somebody did call me out for not completing the series, actually, of, wait. Deku... Oh, wait, I think I know where that is. Now, somebody did pester me to, like, continue on the series, though, stuff. Not pestering, but still telling me that, do it. You need to complete a series, though. If I complete a series, though, I'm actually going to be glad. Now, it's actually, wait, what? Shadow Master speaking for Deku. I am, or will, watching entire first season of My Hero Academia and the last day. Oh, thank you. It's actually 234, by the way. Yeah. Lol. Now it's right here. Please, Leo Holbrook. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but if you made this playlist, though, please give this guy some love, though. Please subscribe to his channel if he is going to make one. And he did make an entire series on a Deku Gets Kidnapped series. Now then, this actually, it's really glad he actually took his time and actually did this right, though. I'm really glad, and I actually will add it. So yeah. Now then, this is when the Shadow Master ends off his videos. Be always shadowy. This has been Shadow Master, and goodbye, guys. And stay not racist. Or some shit.